Hi, folks, and welcome to one of the big occasions on the college football calendar. Two teams that have earned their right to play for the championship of the ACC. Think about all the playoff and national championship dreams that have been launched from this stadium. This is a matchup we've all been waiting for. Two teams ranked in the top 5, battling for a precious conference title, but also pointing to something even bigger, the college football playoff. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on the second-ranked team, the Miami Hurricanes. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. Bringing it out, it's Gibson. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? He'll hand it off. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
Another first down and another good run by this back from Florida State. I'll tell you, he's doing his job as far as living up to the great tradition of Florida State running backs.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Tailback takes the handoff again. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. And it's really solid defense on that play.
Caught over the middle. It's McCoy. And they wrap it up after the completion, just short of the first down mark.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Crucial third down play after that completion. Dropping back, it's Glenn. Looking for the wide out. Easy throw to a wide open receiver downfield. It's a big gain across midfield all the way to the 39-yard line. And the Seminoles offense is on the move now. And looking to throw now on first down. Missed this receiver. It's incomplete. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Cannot connect, incomplete, and now 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
It is up and no good. And with that miss, the score will stay right where it is.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. What poor kicker.
He's going to hand this off. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 43. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. And now the running back's got it again. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
Boy, this back is running very well today and living up to so many great backs that they've had over the years at Miami. Edgerrin James and Frank score, and Willis McGahee and Clinton Portis, all those guys won a lot of games and ran the ball well. Right now, they got to be loving what they're seeing from this battle.
The game makes it second and medium. The defense with more pre-snap movement. There's the handoff. Not much on that play, brought down short. Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, this is what I'd love to see from the defense. Is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
The Canes will look to convert here on fourth down. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there.
Oh, my gosh, a drop pass here on this fourth down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
Boy, a wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Second down play coming up. Back to pass. It's Glenn. Quick throw, testing the middle. He's got it for a big gain. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
My gosh, this receiver is outstanding. A huge play for this Florida State offense. And I tell you, you and I have been coming into Tallahassee a long time. We've seen some great receivers. Guys like Johnny Wilson, most recently, a big, tall target. Anquan Bolden could do everything. Maybe one of my favorite players of all time, Peter Warwick. And going back to Fred Biletnikoff, played, of course, in Florida State.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Looking to throw again. And the senior quarterback, lucky he didn't get picked off, almost made a freshman mistake.
Well, you can see what happens when you try to squeeze it into a tight window. An incompletion is probably the best result you could have hoped for, because an interception is the most likely outcome anytime you throw into double cover.
He'll drop back here on third down. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Tackle to the 28, this offense threatening them. Another first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And the Noles come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Handoff from the shotgun. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Dropping back. It's Glenn. Oh, and he doesn't hang on off the deflection there. He's going to bring up a third down play.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a first and goal. The Noles line up with a first and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, it is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
Defense bringing out some big fellas trying to stuff the run here. Second down, looking to throw it. Looking to the end zone, and he's got it. Touchdown, Florida State. And they get set now to try the PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Offense retakes the field. Last time the defense got a big fourth down stop. Let's see what the offense can do this time. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
They'll look to throw it here on second down. Looking for his big tight end. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
What a play by the defensive back here. You have no idea how tough it can be and how slippery it is out there with this rain. The defense is reacting to the offense. The offense knows exactly where they're going when they're running their route. The defender has to try to be very careful to keep his footing underneath him. Sounds simple, but it's not. To come up with that interception while doing that, that is a big-time play.
Here's the second down play. Dropping back, it's Glenn. Oh, a nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Just a great play on the ball by the defensive back, getting a hand on it and tipping it up into the air. Boy, anytime you see a tip go up, often that defense is thinking, interception. This one falls to the ground, but the next tip ball could be going the other way.
So they're short on fourth down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. And the field goal is good. And they add to their lead. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Second down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do something before the break to cut into this big lead. Second down play coming up for this offense. Oh, he tosses it back. He's going for a big play downfield. They lost the receiver down there. He's got it for a big gain. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown for the U. As the flea flicker executed perfectly, we're seeing more and more of this in college football, Kirk.
Yeah, and it's just one of those gadget plays you like to have in your arsenal. The defense, in this case, they were sucked up and completely out of position after that initial handoff and allowed the receiver to get behind the coverage and make it for an easy touchdown pass.
Return starts from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field, looking to build on this lead in this possession and to settle for 3 last time out. Fires it to the wideout. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Really nice job of mixing up the looks here by this defense. Sometimes man, sometimes zone. They fool the quarterback here completely, and he throws the pick.
Ball handed off. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Every now and then, we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen. What the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good, too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play, they're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Grab behind the line. It's Carr. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around.
Well, this is why they want to get his hands on the football as often as possible. We always know about his ability to make plays downfield, but here they just get it to him quick on a wide receiver screen. He shakes the tackle and picks up nice yards.
And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Third down, out of the shotgun. Caught near the goal line. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
Chris, how about the call here with the wheel route? The running back, we know he can run the football, but here he shows his ability to catch the ball out of the backfield, and that wheel route is tough on a defense. Sometimes the back can get lost. Here he catches it, finds his way into the end zone for a touchdown.
The extra point is good, so it's 14-10 now. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get his top and preserve that momentum. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Steps out of bounds at the 19. That's where they'll start the drive. Here comes the Florida State offense on the field. We'd expect a prudent decision here, backed up near their own end zone. Just run the clock out and get to halftime. Looking right, this one caught. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Off the play fake on first down. He's running out of time here. Looks left and finds his target there. And a good timeout call by the offense after the play.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
That completion makes it second and medium. Scanning the field, it's Glenn. Going for a big play downfield. Oh, the deep ball caught at the 25. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Seminoles. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, so the lead is 17-14. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And he'll rifle this one deep to the right side. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock. Looks like one more play here before halftime. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to pass here on second down. Wow, back-to-back deep shots. And the ball is picked off. He's got some room and some blockers here. Across the 40. And he'll be brought down as time runs out here in the first half. Meadows going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Seminoles will kick this away to begin the second half. This one will be fair caught. And the Miami offense is back on the field. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
A gain makes it second and medium. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. Here's the option play. Pitches to the back. Fights through the tackler. Tackle made, but it's enough for the first down. A well-executed option play.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Finds just enough space and makes the first down. The Canes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, handoff inside, and he will be stuffed for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Receivers are bunched together. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And that run produces a decent gain.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. And they heave it deep downfield. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Boy, this quarterback is really rolling the dice out here today. Remember, he threw an interception the last time they had the ball. I thought he might learn from that, but instead he comes out throwing it into coverage again. Somehow catches a break on this tip ball that this one was an interception. He better tighten up his decision-making. He's going to cost himself a game.
Seminoles offense comes back on the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. That gain moves the ball out near the 25.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
To the air, it's Glenn. Snags the quick throw. Tackled, but 1st down.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Caught in the backfield. It's Gibson. Gets into space at the 50. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
Seminoles looking to take advantage of the red zone trip here. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Good enough for first down yardage.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. It's going to be incomplete. Trying to make something happen on the run, but nobody open. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Looking to throw. It's Glenn. Quick throw to his receiver. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown. Knowles. They're set now to try the PAT. The extra point makes it a 10-point game. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He'll call for the fair catch here. This should be the last play of the quarter. Linebackers moving around trying to confuse the offense. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Crossing the 40. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Inside the 10. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Miami. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the 4th quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
Handles the tricky footing, and the PAT is good. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Returner decides to fair catch this. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And the back now goes in motion. A pop pass on the jet sweep. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. Looking downfield, it's Glenn. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Looks to the left, and it's complete. And they keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to 3rd down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a first down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They make the tackle, but not for a solid gain on that pass. That completion sets up a 2nd down play. It's press coverage now from these DBs. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Grab near the sticks. It's Brown. And the gain just good enough for a first down. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
Here's the target, and it's complete. And he's tackled after the catch.
And they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Lets it go quickly. And it's intercepted. A crushing play. Going the other way, can they catch him? And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, I got to question the play call right here. Give the defense credit. They get the interception. They put themselves in a spot to maybe tie this game. But what was the offensive coordinator thinking with the lead, taking a chance, and it backfires?
They'll run it to the right side. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down, we're going to throw it. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down. The Hurricanes come up to the line in a hurry-up. They'll change the pre-snap look now. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And looking for a big play here. Catch made way down to the 25. Touchdown, Canes. They jump in front here in the 4th.
Well, this is why they love this guy so much, is when it's crunch time, he makes plays like this. And what I love is the quarterback knows all I got to do is get the ball in his hands, and he can do the rest of the work and get it all the way to the end zone. Great play.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The Florida State offense heads back onto the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. He's hit right as he throws it, incomplete. Second down after that previous play. Back to throw. It's Glenn. Receiver makes the catch. Oh, and he fumbles. Defense recovers the fumble. It's a turnover. Touchdown for the U. And the defense joins the party with a score.
Oh, my gosh. That looked like a great play. The receiver just drops the football. He clearly made the catch. The ball's on the ground, and how about the defense? Instead of just bouncing on it, they have the presence of mind to pick it up and go the other way for a touchdown.
Now they get set to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Gibson. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. No surprise they're in a hole here. They've given the football away in each of the last 2 possessions. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete. That play makes it 2nd and 10. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Caught near the sticks. It's Gibson. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
I'd love to see this team fighting the way they are. Picking up a first down on that 3rd down shows you they still believe. They still think they got a shot to come back and compete in this game.
And the Knowles will line up on 1st and 10. Back to throw again. Now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. Look out, he's got some space. So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. And they'll keep it on the ground, trying to run some clock. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Caught on the outside. It's Griffin. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the 1st down marker.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. And it's intercepted, the last thing they could afford. Powers through a tackle. Going the other way, can they stop him? That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
1st down and goal now. Can they punch it in? Dropping back, it's Glenn. Bringing pressure. And it's picked off in the end zone. Not much on the return, but they create the turnover.
Oh, Chris, the offense could not afford to throw that interception down by a couple scores. Every series matters. Every opportunity in possession. You need points on the board, and to throw a pick, you just wonder how many chances more they'll get.
And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. He stopped just short of that 1st down marker, inches away from it.
Well, heck, if they hadn't dug themselves such a big hole, what a positive play here, using that jet motion and that touch pass to pick up some huge yards and giving them a chance anyway of trying to come up with a 1st down.
Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. He's going to pull it down and run. Breaks loose at the 45. Explosive gain across midfield. They'll spot it about the 35.
Man, this quarterback can play the game. He can throw, and as we see here, he can run the football. The defense does everything that they need to with the pressure. They look like they're in good position to be able to come up with a nice play on him, but instead, he shows how he can slip out of the back door of this defense and pick up a nice gain.
The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. Running back has it on a screen now. And he's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers, but he stopped short of the 1st down.